Today, we're going to take a look at a college football matchup out of the SEC, Mississippi State at Tennessee. I think we have a good angle there. I'm going to get into all the details of that game selection and analysis. But first, let me tell you about the special going on this week at wagertalk.com. You can take $50 off an NFL or college football season pass. Just use the code capital F, capital B, all capital letters actually, FBALL50. All capital letters, FBALL50. That's your code. Take $50 off any NFL or CFB season pass. What it includes is the CFB season through the championship game, which actually doesn't occur until January the 20th. It's currently $309. You would take it all the way down to $259 for the college football season, which still includes 3 to 4 weeks of the regular season, plus 47 combined bowl games if you include the playoff action that's going to happen this year, the 12-team playoff. Additionally, I do release FCS playoff games. Those will be included, as will 5% blue chips. So once again, this week, take $50 off an NFL or college football season pass with the code FBALL50. Let's get into this Mississippi State-Tennessee game. The game opened Tennessee minus 24.5 at home, 61.5. The total currently down to 23.5. Total sits the same at 61. Actually, it's down a half point at 61. You got a pair of very, very fast tempo offenses in this game. Mississippi State works out of the air raid system. First-year head coach Jeff Lebby, now deep into the season, implementing his system, runs that power spread. You know, he's off the Art Briles tree. He actually was an assistant to Lane Kiffin at Ole Miss for a couple of years. His play calling this year, about 54% run, 46% pass. They're currently the sixth fastest tempo team in FBS, 22.2 seconds per play. Tennessee, meanwhile, started off the season slower than what Josh Heupel likes to go. The pace was slower than he likes to go at. But they've moved way up the seconds per play chart, now sitting at number 15 for the season. But number 5 overall, the last 3 weeks, snapping the ball every 21 seconds. And additionally, they're 5th in the nation at home in tempo. The difference between home and away for Tennessee, 4.3 seconds, but they do run it at 21 seconds per play at home. Expect the tempo to be fast here. There's a huge defensive disparity between the two. Obviously, Tennessee has received a lot of defensive accolades this season. They haven't allowed more than 19 points in any of their 5 SEC games this season. They only allow an average of 338 yards per game in SEC play. Mississippi State, on the other hand, has allowed 34 points in their 5 SEC games, 34 points on average in their 5 SEC games, and over 500 total yards in 4 of those 5 games. Florida, Texas, Georgia, and Arkansas all got this Mississippi State defense for almost 8 yards per play, 7.9 to be exact. If you go back to their second game of the season, 5 of the 8 Mississippi State opponents have rushed for either 196 or more yards per game or passed for 277 plus yards per game. Even lowly UMass ran for 199 against the Bulldogs last week. It just shows that MSU could be torched either way. Real quick look at the situation here for Tennessee. It's an important game. Actually, only 2 teams ahead of them in the SEC standings right now. The race for the SEC championship game, Tennessee sitting right there at 4-1, quietly under the radar. They do have a potential look ahead this week because they play Georgia next week. Georgia, one of those 5-1 teams, along with A&M. If I don't look here real quick, I think Josh Heupel's still trying to get this offense on track. He's got the tempo where he wants it, but he's had to protect his young freshman quarterback, and they've done it through the running game, and that's good news for Tennessee here because Dylan Sampson and his 19 TD should be able to have a lot of openings against this Mississippi State run defense, which we just described. And one other advantage here for the Volunteers, their pass rush is fierce, led by James Pierce Jr., projected first-round NFL pass rusher. They actually have 19 sacks this year. Mississippi State ranks 122nd in the nation in sacks allowed per game at 3.22. It's hard to get to Tennessee full game here because Mississippi State has backdoor ability with that pass offense, and Tennessee could, even though it's not Josh Heupel's MO, they could let up a little bit knowing that they have Georgia on deck if they're up big late. I'd rather play them first half here. They've had a little trouble scoring first half. However, Mississippi State they're 130th ranked in points allowed in the first half this season. So look for Tennessee to get out of the gates quickly here. 13.5 still available. It's going up to 14 in some venues, but go ahead and lay 13.5 with Tennessee in the first half. That'll be your free play for today. First half, Tennessee minus 13.5 on the way out. I'd like you all to hit the like button here. If you like what you see, selections and analysis, information that we provide, go ahead and hit that like button. Let us know what your thoughts are on this game or any other game this weekend. Dropping a comment in the comment section below. I try to answer them as quickly as I can. Click subscribe and join the 184,000 people that have already subscribed to Wager Talk TV. For now, this is Rob Vino saying good luck with all your plays, and I'll catch you next time with our next free play right here on Wager Talk TV.